What's going on, plant people? Gerard's horticulture culture here again, and I invested in my YouTube channel. I got a H4n Pro that I just started because my audio was horrible in my videos. I was using my external mic or my built-in mic on my Sony, I think it was a 5100 camera, or for all my prior videos. So I decided to make my listeners and my followers get better, hear me better. So hopefully this video sounds great to you, because I'm using a recorder, something that makes your sound a lot better. I can also make sound effects. I can play music to on the channel, and I could do a whole lot of things. So I'm glad. Couldn't wait to do this video. I was holding up this unboxing from Plants and Peppering, or Pampering Plants. I forgot the name, but I even forgot what I had bought. But they seem to let's do this unboxing from. This is a U.S. Postal Service $15 shipping box. I'm gonna save this box because when I get boxes, I just recycle them, because when I'm sending my plants off, it's just easier like that. And I'm gonna try not to damage it. But what I got here is a plant that you may have seen me buy before, and it's in there pretty good. I'm gonna have to use some tools to get it out, but let's see if I can get something. Got a pen. Gonna be real careful. But what I saw on a few, well, not that many channels. It was Aki's Place. Shout out to Aki. She has a nice channel, her and her son. Check her channel out. She was going over the differences between the Rhapidisiflora. I'm just gonna call it a tetrasperma. I can't say those Latin names like most of you guys that watch, or like really are heavy into the plant, the Latin name thing. I don't want to get into fights with anybody. I just say them the way I say them. As long as we can get to the same idea of what the plant is supposed to be, I think we've come to a understanding. But Plants and Peppering, nice card here that they put in the box. I like that style. It says, thank you for your support. We hope you enjoy caring for your new plant. We recommend peat-based potting soil with ample added perlite and orchid bark. After planting, make sure to provide bright, indirect, or filtered light, a drink of water, and a few days to recover from its shipping journey. If you have any questions or concerns, please let us know. Your happiness is our success. We would love to have your feedback. Leave us a review on our website. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Plants and Pampering. That was cool. And they packaged it very well. They used the tape method to the box. Actually, there's another paper in here. Okay. This is saying I paid $30 for it. Here's my tracking number. And it says, thank you, Gerard. Stay well. Abe. I think Abe and Joe. I think that's ABE. Sorry if I got that wrong, but correct me. But this is cool. I love like the personalization. People shows that people aren't, just numbers. that they really care. They're actually writing handmade suggestions on there. I like that. Definitely like that. But like I was saying, well, you already know what I got. I got a Tetrasperma. But I've had... I gotta get scissors. Alright, so it was a little tough time getting the plant out the box. But that's a good thing, because it's shows you that they know what they're doing when they're shipping the plants. It's tough to get the plant out. That means it's tough to have the plant jump around. And they actually did it. They actually shipped it with dirt, which is also cool. But like I said, I got supposedly a Tetrasperma Rhapidisiflora non-tissue culture. I'm just inspecting it for any hitchhikers, I would say. But it looks good. But this is I was watching Aki's place, and she was explaining the difference between non-tissue culture Tetrasperma and tissue culture Tetrasperma. Now, I've been propagating. I actually even bought a bigger Tetrasperma tissue culture plant. Now, I'm going to grab you that plant. Ooh. So, what Aki said, she said there's a difference in the leaf texture, how they feel. And since she was in Canada, I was like, I don't know how I can feel the difference or see the difference, but if you don't know the difference, because I had to learn what the difference was. It's obviously a tissue culture. This plant that I have here was made in a lab from tissue culture. This Tetrasperma Rhapidisiflora, you see a little bigger right there, and you can see the leaf pattern a little better. All right, we got that. And this is supposed to be, from what Plants Pampering have sold me, is a non-tissue culture Tetrasperma Rhapidisiflora, or I'm just calling it a Tetrasperma. I can definitely see the difference. I know this plant by heart, like how it looks, because I've been with this plant for about, let's say, a year now, and cutting it down, and because it's getting too tall, and this one's already about to get cut down. I've shipped this plant. I did giveaways with this plant, but I can kind of see the difference. Now, the non-tissue culture is definitely bigger, and also I can see like a difference in the leaf shape. Now, if you look at those leaves, and if you look at these leaves, they're definitely different, even in color. Now I'm still gonna acclimate this to my house, but I'm also going to quarantine it. But I just want to thank Plants Pampering for selling this plant. I think I got the heads up on this from Oops, I Saw My Plants. Shout out to her channel. she gave me the heads up on this, and I had to jump on it. And it was like a great price. $30, can't beat it. And like I said, I had tons of the non-tissue culture. I had tons of the tissue culture, which is very easy to find. But I decided to jump on this non-tissue culture, and I can definitely see a difference in the pattern of like the leaf shape, like that fenestration, I would say. If it's fenestration, correct me if I'm wrong. Definitely different. And even like the veining, this one's like a more darker green, and this one's like a lighter green. Even in like the stem, you kind of see you got two different colors. And correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm getting anything wrong. But now I can actually see the difference, other than like even though I'm feeling like the leaves, what Aki was talking about, I'm like feeling the texture of the leaves. Then I'm feeling these leaves. This one's more leathery, more sturdy. This one's more delicate, I would say, more delicate. It's delicate. More delicate. But I'm happy to finally get my hands on a non-tissue culture plant, one that wasn't made in a lab, came straight from most likely Asia. Hey Google, where did the tetrasperma come from?
On the website epicgardening.com, they say, the evergreen vining plant is native to Malaysia and southern Thailand. Do you want a little more context?
Yes. Yes.
Rhaphidophora tetrasperma is a unique plant from the Araceae family. The evergreen vining plant is native to Malaysia and southern Thailand. Its leaves look like miniatures of another plant, Monstera deliciosa, which is why it's commonly referred to as Mini Monstera.
So, yeah, they do say Mini Monstera, but there's a difference. You got a Mini Monstera that's natural, and then you got a Mini Monstera that's tissue culture. So, if you're looking for the non-tissue culture, I can definitely tell you it would definitely be, I'm for what I'm observing, the non-tissue culture is more of a lighter green on the stalk, and the tissue culture is a lot greener. And let me show you another one that I can actually bring into the screen to show you what's going on with the difference. This is another propagation, and even so here you can see this is a younger plant. You can see it's darker for non-tissue for tissue culture, and the leaf structure, this is a more wider type of leaf, while this one's like more narrower. Even though this is young, I think as the bigger they get a little bigger still. But the stalk is, I guess, my most defining thing that I could actually tell the difference is this one's greener and this one's lighter. Can I get a witness? Anybody else got any other distinctive factors? I'm going to let you know as this thing grows. Like I said, I'm going to put this in seclusion just in case, can't be too sure. But as I said, that tissue culture, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, is super easy to take care of. I've been propagating the mess out of the tissue culture form, selling it. I sell it on my website. I've done a giveaway, and I'll probably do another probably with another plant, but that plant grows very well in my care. What I give it is those grow lights in the back. I give it with these ones. I keep my grow lights on for 12 hours, and I don't get any burning from the time frame or the intensity. So those plants actually grow very well on those lights. So if you do recommend, I can just tell you that most likely Tetrasperma is going to need at least 3, I would say 3, maybe 4 hours of indirect sun. Usually I can put it in the front of my house where I get like southwest facing sun for about 3 hours, and my plants grow very well. But also it's my house, so it may be different for your house because of you just got to calculate a lot of things as far as for your sunlight, because also that would equal watering time, because more sun you would need more water for some plants. Soil type, they did suggest what they said, peat moss, perlite, just a fast draining soil that would hold a little bit of moisture, but you don't want the plant too wet. So I believe I'm going to do this plant in my preferred soil. I'm just not going to say the name because this is a non-sponsored video. Also, this is non-sponsored from Plants Pampering. Non-sponsored, whatever name I said, it's non-sponsored. But I'm happy I got a non-tissue culture plant. And if you want to check it out, go over to Plants and Pampering, and see if they got one in stock. Hopefully they do. Like I said, I got it for $30 plus shipping. I think it came out to about 40 something bucks. They shipped it perfectly. I got a tracking number after a couple of days, and they're okay with me. So with that said, if you have any questions, and if you see a non-tissue culture plant and also have someone selling a tissue culture plant, hopefully this video helps you to distinguish the two types of plants. And if you have a non-tissue culture Tetrasperma, let me know if you agree with what I'm saying about the differences between the two. And if you don't disagree, I would definitely like to hear what you're talking about and what you're saying. Everybody's opinion is definitely respected, I would say, on this channel. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to watch my video. I definitely appreciate your support. Don't forget to check me out at Gerard's_horticulture_culture on Instagram. I take a lot of pictures, and there's also a bigger plant community. Well, I'm not sure if it's bigger than YouTube or Instagram, but there's a community out there on Instagram where you can just get daily pictures of tons of plants and people that love plants. So check Instagram out. And if you didn't, and if it's the first time watching my channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate your support. And if you have any other questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and keep growing.